I got asked about this one portion of the book, my spiritual realization, as you want to call it. There was a time in my life when I've always believed in God, all right, and I was a young man in the service way before Steve-O, and I was married at 19, my first wife, and I was in Italy, and kind of got a little Dear John letter, but she wouldn't be there when I get back. So I come back, and there's a long little story. That's another story, but I come back, and yeah, she was gone. It didn't work out, and I went for about 5 years, if not 6 years, of kind of being distraught, if you want to call it depressed, or just upset at the world. And as a young guy in the military, and my wrestling career had gone to crap, it kind of hurt my back. And I did what a lot of young guys did. I mean, I was in the service, I was flying around, and some of them days I was what's called a flying crew chief. So I mean, I flew with my airplane, an old C-5 back in the day. And, I drank. I'm not proud of it now. I did a lot of drinking then. I was some tough guy I thought I was. I did a lot of lifting back then, a lot of drinking, a lot of fighting, and I did a lot of woman chasing. It's just the way I was. I was very disgruntled. But there was a night, I had a brawl. I really wasn't on the winning end of this one. I got whooped up pretty bad that night, and guy kind of hit me and come down, knocked my teeth through my bottom lip, and my hand got all busted up. And, at the end of the night, I was pretty jacked up and was closing the bar down. In the book, you'll see I was buddies with a lot of bouncers and everything back then, so I stayed after the fight. And the bartender wanted to be sure I was safe, so she told me to come to her place so she could look after me that night. That's what I did back then. And I had a '69 Camaro, and the night I left that bar after that fight, so I followed that girl home, it was pouring down rain. And I'll never forget, I went to my Camaro and I dropped my keys. And in the pouring down rain, I remember I picked them keys up, and I just started laughing, because here I am all beat up. I'm still bleeding, sore, but I feel invincible. I feel like nothing can hurt me. And I stared up at that pouring down rain, and I just laughed. And I said, God, you can't hurt me no more. My heart is stone. I was stone cold in the heart. I was never going to let another female hurt me. I was never going to let nobody into my heart to where it was going to bother me. And the pouring down rain, just staring up at that rain, laughing, talking to God, saying, you can't hurt me no more. You can't touch me. I'm fine. Nothing can affect me. And I got in my car, and I drove over to the girl's house. Well, fast forward a little bit of time, and I meet Stephen's mother. And there's a little boy on the way. And the first time I held him, February 9th, 1999, first time they handed him to me, that night in the rain hit me in the face like a ton of bricks. I heard God tell me, are you still so cold? Are you still so hard? And when I held that little guy, I realized God showed me I wasn't as cut off and stone cold as I thought I was. My heart was fully open again with the love that I'd never ever felt my whole life. So that my spiritual realization is that. And then I'm going to share another video that comes into play with kind of along this line. The first dream I ever had of Steve-O after this tragic accident. And click that link. It's a good story. It really is. That first dream helped pick me up off the floor, literally.